Oh, well, hey, Vic. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Now, let's go ahead and have a quick chat. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into some things here, okay? First things first, I want to talk about the collapse, the building that collapsed in Miami, okay? The building just collapsed out of nowhere. Like, one side of the building was still standing while the other side was completely gone for it, okay? I believe Miami was pushing the narrative that the building actually sunk. It was built on top of a sunken hole or something like that. And they tried to let people know, like, hey, this building actually sunk. I don't believe that, but we'll get into what it is that I believe later. Let's go ahead and look at what they're doing now that this building has collapsed. I believe it's been quite a few days now since this building has collapsed. Let's see. News from Miami continues to be grim as the death toll has risen to 22 people. Okay, I think the building could have been, I really want to say it was more than 10 floors. It looked like it could have been more than 10 floors. Not sure how many floors, but it was quite a few floors. Okay. Now, during the press conference, what they're saying is that there are about 126 people that were not accounted for, and there were 180 people that were accounted for. So people have still not heard from their loved ones. There were some people that were traveling from out of town to visit family, and they have yet to hear from them. You know, you have children that are missing. You have children, adults, everybody, they missing. Okay, this is what's happening now that this building has collapsed. I believe it collapsed like last week. So this is what they're trying to do now. Okay, they're saying that the mayor of Miami has signed an emergency motion to demolish the collapsed building. 126 people remain unaccounted for. Okay, CNN breaking news says the Miami-Dade County mayor has ordered the rest of the collapsed condo building to be demolished. The toll now stands at 22 people dead. Now, when y'all get ready to demolish a building, my question is, do you dig through the rubble? Because this is an emergency motion to demolish it. This is an emergency. And for me, I feel like that ain't no sunken building. When you compare sunken buildings, they look like there's an actual sinking in the ground. Like, you see where the ground caves in on its own. So for me, I feel like this was something done by someone else, okay, where they collapsed and set bombs on one side of the building or something. That's what it looks like. It looked like the building was bombed. It don't look like the building sunk. So I don't know what that whole thing was they was trying to put out there, but that's not what it looks like to me. And the fact that y'all would move with the intent to go ahead and demolish this space, and you haven't even accounted for 120 some of your citizens, that's a problem for me, okay? And American citizens, like, that's a problem for me. Go ahead and dig and find. Why are you moving to hurry up and demolish it? I'm not sure if they're doing this because it's affecting the area in some capacity, but dig in there and find these people, family members, so they can have some type of closure and know what's really going on. Okay. And it makes me also feel like, with y'all moving so quickly to this emergency motion to demolish, it makes me think that this was intentional. It does. It makes me believe that if this was a bomb, that's what I believe that really happened. Because all you guys are gonna do is demolish that building, tear it down, and then somebody else is gonna come in and they're gonna build on top of that. Within a year, I would say within a year, they're gonna be trying to build on top of their land. So it makes me feel like, was this y'all plan the whole time along to do that? I don't want to live over there, especially if you ain't dig up enough bodies and get them people. I don't want to go live nowhere where they don't put bodies. Y'all done built places on top of bodies and stuff. Okay, but child, yeah, they probably did it over here in my house, and I don't even know them better. I can't. Okay, so yeah, y'all tell me y'all thoughts about this, whether or not you've heard about the collapsing of the building in Miami, and whether or not you believe that this was a sunken building, or whether or not you believe that it could have been a building that was bombed, because the energy and the photos they're trying to give me is not making sense at all, especially now you got this emergency motion to demolish. Find these people. before you move forward. But you know, those are just my thoughts, honey. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna go ahead and just move on, honey. Okay. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. Let's go ahead and move on to something completely different. Okay. Let's talk about Safaree. Y'all know Safaree got on social media not too long ago talking about how he's about to bleach his skin. And I was like, I hope he's joking. All right. A lot of people talked about how they heard this as like it sounds like a storyline, but Love and Hip Hop has already used the bleaching storyline with Spice. Well, Safaree came out to let us know that that is not true. He was just trolling, honey. He is not gonna bleach his skin. This is what he had to say. Check this out.
And I just want to say that I would never, ever, ever in a million years bleach my skin. And I only said that because I'm dropping a skincare line, and pretty much just to enhance your already beautiful skin. So that's all it's about. So that everybody who was hitting me up and people who I really know was really asking me about, am I really gonna bleach my skin? I would never, ever. You're mad, but you know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever I gotta do to enhance and make it right. So it's all about this Sunday, July 4th. I'm launching Paradise, and you're gonna see what time it is. Like, I've been working on this for the past year, and yo, it's amazing. And I'm not just saying it because it's my thing, but it's amazing. Wait till you smell it, wait till you try it, wait till you see it. And it's just wicked. I'm sorry. It's wicked.
All right, now listen, I'm not mad at Safaree, but it's so funny because everybody got to create some controversy about something as they get ready to roll out a project or whatnot. And that's what he did. He got y'all attention, just like Spice did, because I believe Spice was trying to get some controversy surrounding that. And then she went on to do like more music or an album or whatever. So same thing with Safaree. Okay, and I ain't mad at it. He's dropping Paradise tomorrow. So okay, one thing about Safaree, he has beautiful skin. I love his complexion. He has a beautiful skin. Like, Safaree looks good. So I mean, it looks like he was doing well with his little coconut oil. So he's probably gonna do well with this little skin line, at least for the men. I'm sure some men gonna be over there trying to buy it up, honey. So either way, for Safaree, honey, congratulations and good luck. Okay, y'all let me know if y'all gonna be getting y'all some of that Paradise by Safaree, and whether or not y'all went out and got some of that coconut oil. He was out there selling it. And the way Erica Mena been on his R's, and if they truly go through with this divorce, he really gonna need every coin he can get from Paradise. Okay, so y'all go ahead and go out there and support Safaree. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and talk about Chris Brown, honey. So at a Six Flags, obviously there was like some type of screening for Space Jam, and people are trying to link Karrueche now that she's no longer with her ex-boyfriend. Can't even think of his name, but he was a handsome guy, but she's no longer with him anymore. But they're trying to link her up back again with Chris Brown just because they saw them walking in the same direction. This is what the headline says. Ooh. Chris Brown and Karrueche were spotted leaving Six Flags within minutes of each other. Within minutes, if the event is over, of course, they're going to be leaving within minutes. So everybody started hopping in the comments, talking their stuff. So Karrueche said, listen, let me hop down in these comments too then, boo. Let me hop down in these comments and clear some things up for you guys. She said there was an event at Six Flags for Space Jam. There were a ton of other people there. Next, okay? Now, Karrueche is trying to say there's no story here. Move forward, everybody. Now, Karrueche, if 6 months from now we see you back over there with Breezy, they gonna be on your again, girl. They gonna be bringing these comments right on back up, addressing you, honey. You told us to move on next, but it looks like you went and moved on to your past. Okay, so we just gonna wait and see how this is really gonna play out. Right now, she's saying it ain't nothing. We gonna see what it's gonna be. Okay. I don't know. I don't really think Karrueche is trying to date nobody for real, for real. I mean, her and the guy just broke up, this year? I don't know if she's trying to move on that quick like that. Okay, she needs some time for healing. She probably still having to get over issues and stuff that she dealt with when she was with Chris. You know, but again, we're going to have to wait this thing out and see how all of this is going to play out. Hopefully she moved on and found her somebody else better. And let me tell you, the new girl he got, Chris Brown, the one he just had the baby by, Omika, she looked like a little Karrueche herself, but I tell you one thing, she ain't gonna have none of that. She ain't gonna have none of that, girl. She gonna be like, no, ma'am, I'm here now. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm standing in your place, ma'am. Let's go ahead and move on. All right. Now let's talk about Bill Cosby. Y'all know that he was recently His conviction was overturned, so he ended up getting out of prison. He served what, two of the 3 to 10 year term that he had for the assault case that he had out there. And the reason his conviction was overturned was because the first prosecutor made a deal with him. I guess it was like a civil and a criminal lawsuit. So once he paid the money for the civil suit, the guy said he wouldn't charge him or whatever for the criminal suit. Well, the next prosecutor said, yeah, I'm going to charge you for the criminal though. And he went through this entire trial when he should have never had to go through that to begin with, according to the states, according to the first prosecutor who made this deal. Okay, so I think Bill paid what, a few $1 million in that first civil suit or whatever to that lady. And he wasn't even supposed to do any time once he admitted anything or spoke on anything. It was supposed to technically be off the record. But the other prosecutor decided to go ahead and prosecute him, and he actually was not supposed to do that. I know it's completely weird. It makes no sense. When you have committed a crime, it's just on period. You've committed the crime, you should definitely do the amount of time. And he ended up getting out. And now that he's out, he's about to sue. Okay. It says Bill Cosby reportedly considering lawsuit against Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, where he was imprisoned. So this man is going to get ready to sue y'all. And let me tell y'all, so I feel like he may get a coin from that. I do. As previously reported, disgraced comedian Bill Cosby was released from prison yesterday. In 2018, he was found guilty of drugging and assaulting a woman. Back in 2004, he was sentenced to 3 to 10 years. However, he was also accused of doing the same to dozens of other women over the years. Now, despite his conviction, it was overturned on account of the discovery that the criminal proceedings against him violated an agreement made with the former county DA. Child. So this man now, it looks like he about to go ahead and sue y'all. The Cosbys are contemplating filing a lawsuit against Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, located just north of We Don't Care. Specifically, Bill and Camille Cosby could sue Montgomery County for abuse of the process. Girl, and if they do that, unfortunately, I do think he may get some money for that. Child, he may mess around and get the money back that he spent out to the lady in the silver suit to begin with, because they definitely violated the law on their end. And then they messed it up so bad that they can't retry him for the same thing. Yikes, double jeopardy in a sense. So they can't do that. But I'm wondering if they can't try him for the overall act in general, the assault and the drugging, or if they just can't do it with her. Are they able to go forward with other ladies? You know, I feel like this story is going to forever be developing. As long as he is out, we're going to constantly be hearing updates about Bill Cosby and his situation. Okay, y'all chime down below and let me know how y'all are feeling about that. The fact that he got out, as well as the fact that he's likely going to be suing Pennsylvania. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and comments about that. In the meantime, let me go ahead and hop on over to somebody else that's out here running amok in the mother palace, honey. Let's go ahead and get it to Uzi. All right. Now, Uzi was caught having a I can't even think of the guy's name, but he got into it with someone. Let me see if I can get the guy's name. St. John. That's what it is. So Uzi got into an altercation with somebody named St. John. What we found out was that Uzi's ex-girlfriend Brittany was having a sit down with St. John, and that's how some type of argument happened between, or altercation happened between all of them, really. So they're saying that Brittany Burr's manager confirms, this is his ex-girlfriend now, confirms Brittany is in the hospital after Lil Uzi Vert allegedly assaulted her earlier that day. So I want to believe St. John was likely trying to defend her. Now, mind you, JT was just getting into it like a month or so ago with Brittany over Uzi. After, I believe they posed for Paper Magazine, Uzi and JT. And when they posed for Paper Magazine, Brittany, I guess he had a sock. It looked like he had a sock in his underwear. So she kind of commented on that, and JT caught the shade, and then she started arguing with her back and forth. Okay, I feel bad for JT a little bit, but not really. That you sitting out here looking a fool and out here trying to fight for this man's love in some sense. Yeah, he constantly disrespects you over and over. Okay, and I feel like, what is it that he got on Brittany, or not got on her, as if he's holding something against her, but what is it about her that he cares so much what it is that she's doing that he feels the need to go to where she's located to create a ruckus and to assault her? What? Girl, a whole mess. Okay, TSR. Okay, the Shade Room exclusively spoke with Brittany's manager Brianna to get the record straight about what really happened earlier that day. Okay, she advised that Brittany is not dating Saint, and the two were only working together despite rumors online. If you recall, earlier this year in March, the two were spotted out in Los Angeles. Brianna explained that Brittany was having a business meeting with Saint and a director before the incident with when Uzi hopped out of the car and confronted her. Not Saint, but confronted her. Don't you got a girl? Ain't you supposed to be with JT? That's what I'm saying. Why is you over here in this lady's business? What is that about? Okay. Brianna told us that Uzi started physically assaulting Brittany. And then you did this and you got witnesses, baby, send him away. All right. This was after her manager claims that he threatened her with a gun and pointed it at her chest. JT, if you are not seeing what your future look like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. After that, he allegedly punched this girl in her face repeatedly. If you think that I would sue him for everything he got, I would, and I'd be sending him up to jail. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me, baby. You came to where I was and you assaulted me, so you came there with an intent to harm. So, baby, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, and he better not be able to get off. Yeah, that's F-boy tendency, F-boy energy, F-boy activity, and I can't deal. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and comments down below. What advice do y'all have for JT in this particular situation right here dealing with Uzi? I wouldn't even want to go forward being in a relationship with no man that sat up there and assaulted another woman, number one, and number two, his ex at that, which proves to you he's still not over her. So why are you continuing to go out here embarrassing yourself? JT, girl, stay off social media. Stay off social media because they're going to be eating you up every chance they get, okay? And that's all I got. I want to hear y'all thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram as well as Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.